Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. I think we're good. Hello, good evening. I'm Wes the Explosion, and we're playing Mega Man 6. Why did I want to go for Battle Network for a second? We're playing Mega Man 6. Battle Network is behind us. Mostly. At this point. I can't believe I let myself get hit by something so dumb. It's fine. Okay, it's not fine. It could be worse, though. Everything could be on fire. Feels like... Actually, yeah, I'm trying to think. Because the whole, you know, there's oil and then it gets lit on fire. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's all that crazy of something they could, you know, put in. But I don't recall many other games doing it. And then I just thought, one of the Sonic games. I do not remember which one Mania pulled that from, but they totally have an oil field that gets lit on fire, and it's like, oh god, why? The economy. Also, it's horrible for the environment. That's very unfortunate. You keep going there. There's some unique looking spikes. Is this what we're commenting on? Yes, I suppose it is. Cheeto. I hate you so much. Okay. I was gonna say, that was a full charge shot. And charge shots are supposed to be busted in these games. But no, I always wonder with this, though. Because you get to just... a few oil fields that seem to be... already... I thought I was hitting jump. Was I not hitting jump enough? Go up. Oh, I despawned that guy. That's what I meant to do. Oh, yeah. Some of the oil fields, though, were... the things of oil. They're already on fire, and it always just makes me wonder. Were they already on fire? Or... did I just miss the chance to shoot a guy while he was still off screen, but still slightly relevant? Come on. Did they light something on fire when I wasn't looking? Is it my fault? Good evening, Lance. I think somebody explained to me how I'm supposed to avoid his thing. But I swear, I always just end up tanking the flame towers. Damn it. I thought you were going for the thing again. That's my fault. You started with more life than me. You jerk. Do I need to switch controllers? Maybe. Well, that could have gone a little better. It's not terrible, though. It'll be fine. I hate you, Flame Man. I was doing so well the first time, and then this time... I'm just garbage. Is this a waste? I don't know. Come on. Just give it to me. Hang on a sec, somebody is mowing. Yeah, I feel like he's not the optimal one to take out first. Just from, like, general, he is, like... I don't know if difficult's the right word. But he's got a little more going on than some of them. Like, I can kill Blizzard Man. I killed Blizzard Man before without taking any damage, right? And yet this is what Nintendo Power told me to do, so Flame Man dies first. The turban and the little beard. He's an interesting design. They definitely were going after, you know, the cultural stuff. I think the big appeal, though, is if you get him first, you get the power adapter, and then boom. Getting the power adapter early, and then, well, getting the power adapter first, and then getting jet adapter from, I want to say Plant Man's level 2 stages later. With that, you can just kind of say, you know, screw it to the entire game. Come on. And, like, what is the point of that, though? I thought I could jump it. Because I'm, like, 2 seconds into the level. Am I really gonna need stuff back, is where I was going with that. Crap, I always forget about that. I've played this game enough that I shouldn't. But I always do. Flame Blast, plank, plank, plank. I actually can get 2 in this stage, which... I swear they're not always good about balancing some of this stuff, is where I was going with... Oh dear. That wasn't the controller, that was... Can you please just die, you piece of shit? What's in here? It's probably like 2 things. Oh, I mean... That's at least something, I guess. Not really how much I lost, but... It's still something. Wait. Hang on. That was profitable for me. Submarine. Is Canada known for their submarines? I don't know. Then again, are they known for their squids? I did that to myself. I was gonna say, I know there's like an angle... Hang on a sec. Hang on a frickin' sec. Okay. Now let's do this. Change grip order. I don't know why my big fancy stinking... Okay, this already feels better. Maybe it's just a bit of delay because the other controller I was using was wireless, but I already feel better about all of my life decisions. You're in an annoying position, and I hope you realize that. There we go. Ah. Well, then we'll look at the little transforming graphic. But yeah, I did not think that a different controller would affect me that much, but... Oops. I was facing the wrong way. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I am still garbage. Come on. Okay. The wireless controller cost a lot more. The wireless controller costs a lot more, and it doesn't set off the Richter scale when I'm playing stinking, you know, like Pokemon or something, and somebody terastalizes. And so we get 5 billion stinking vibrations. My gosh, I remember when that used to be such a pain in the ass. I guess I should hit him with fire, because he's weak to fire. Ah. Okay. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting you to Sonic me. Oh, come on. How did that go through you? I don't exactly get it, but I don't really need to try all that hard because fire melts ice. Everyone knows that. The attack. I feel like the part that you shortened is the more interesting part of that name. I could be wrong, but... Forgotten area. Brazil? I believe this is where we're at. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I think they only, like, for about 3 of them, they tell you specifically where they're from. I am whiffing my shots hard. Like, the rest of them, I think, are just, like, I don't know if theory is the right word. But, yeah. I don't think they ever officially say Plant Man's from Brazil. But chances are good he's from Brazil. I think I used to think that he was from Africa. But that is not the case. Or at least it might not be the case. Like I said, I don't think they say anything official. Eddie, give me something Ooh, thank you, Eddie. Wasn't expecting it. But it's nice when it happens. Why a gorilla tank? It's effective, I guess that's why. Really? You just got that one last little spitball out? Okay, that sucks to be me, I freaking get. Okay. Well, I guess I'm committing because I took the things. I do not remember slowdown being that bad. Am I just letting the enemies alive just a bit too long? Oh dear. I wanted to kill him, I really did. I don't need anything. What am I doing? I'm waiting very patiently so that I can crap. I wanted to shoot you immediately. Why did I do that? Because it was coming right for me. I'm going to die now. Yes, that's what I thought. Stinking gorilla tank. Oh, for some reason I thought the halfway point was just beyond him. Okay. There's a part of me that's happy because I don't need to redo, like, the first part, and there's another part of me that's very sad because that means that if I fail, I need to redo, you know, second gorilla tank again. Damn it. Damn you! Frickin' cricket locust things. I know I've jumped through those before. Oh! So I jump over all of it until he's point blank. When he's point blank, there ain't much I can do. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought you started early. Why kill the piranhas? Damn you. If they drop something, it's just gonna be dropped into the pond. But maybe it's the principle of the thing. What kind of trees are these? That they have flowers that give robot energy. Oh, come on! I'm terrible at this. Absolutely awful. I can't believe I'm this bad. This is... Okay, I was gonna say, this is where my run ends. Go. 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 What? That should've... Okay, fine. No, we continue, we continue, we continue. Was not expecting to die this early. Well, game over this early, I should say, but... You know what? I'll accept it. I mean, what alternative do I have? I guess the rewind button. I guess I technically have a rewind button. If I wanted to be a big baby about it, I could totally just... say no, that never happened. Let's just bring it back. That's what I thought. Ugh. He's not the worst of the Big Eye clones. But he ain't the best either. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Eddie! What the hell, Eddie? That is like the second one in this exact location where you've given me an E-tank. I accept the generosity, I just don't understand it. And he's continued to trying to frickin' punch me. He got me that time. But still. Maybe I should just be impressed by his commitment to his craft. Okay. Does Blizzard Attack work well against the Gorilla Tank? Because I feel like I should be using... I was expecting you to jump before you did. I feel like there is some sort of dumb trick like that to get rid of him. But I want the Blizzard Attack, the B Attack, if you will, for Plant Man. Plant Man actually got to show up in the, you know, comic before it got canceled because frickin' Archie screwed everything. They have made some questionable decisions. Yeah, that's what I thought. And you're gonna... I hate you so much, you piece of crap. That's fair. Oh, I thought that would go through... Nothing? Really? I was gonna say, but at some point... Maybe. I'm never coming back here with the wind weapon, though, so I guess we'll never know. I wonder if, like, the pellets are supposed to screw you up, even. Because there's that weird, like, you know, it kind of slows you up for a sec. While your health bar calculates how much it should actually have again. I like how this kinda continues the rush jet pattern, though. Of where they typically give you the rush jets after whatever level it would be the most beneficial for, so you can't cheese it. And with this, it's one of those, it's like, yeah, no, it would be really easy. Damn. Okay. Oh, I was expecting you to run the other way, guy. But yeah, whichever one, it would be so easy to just completely cheese a bunch of his crap with the rush adapter. So it's one of those, like, we'll give you it after you prove that you can do it on your own. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Ouch. Yeah. I was actually honestly kind of hoping to beat him with my not enough health. Oh crap. Because this batter's not terribly complex. I think the only one of the robot masters in this that gives me any sort of trouble is stinking Yamato Man. Most of the other ones, because I've done something stupid or another, I've beaten all of them, Buster only, but I'm not entirely sure that I've done that for Yamato Man. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So now is when I have to start getting clever. At least a little clever. Kinda have to wonder why they put the beat plates where they did. Because if you do it in order... Well, that's not helpful. You get them, like, you know, 4 levels in a row, right? It feels like they should've, but then again, you only know that they're the 4 you want in a row if you know the weakness. So just because, thank you, Power Knuckle. Oh, come on. Aye. So while it seems like it's 4 in a row, it isn't necessarily 4 in a row, I guess is where I was going with that. It is fun to use the Power Knuckle, not the Power Knuckle, the Power Adapter. For the longest time I didn't, because goodness me, it is so situational, or at least it feels like it. No! There we go. But it can kind of just be fun to go around and punch people in the stupid face. That's not helpful, Eddie. That's not helpful at all. I think I'll take literally anything other than weapon refill. I'll try this one more time, and if you give me weapon refill again, I'm just going to assume that that's set. Okay. I was about ready to accept my fate and everything. Yay! Okay. It's been a few months. Do I remember the dumb momentum thing that's a part of this? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. No. Actually, I'm gonna fly over you, and then I'll change into something more comfortable, as it were. Listen, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna get back to abusing this. Am I really missing the nipple? There we go. Now remind me, is it this stage or Nightman stage that does the thing? No, it's this stage. I was gonna say, you're making this real tricky dicky on me. I kind of forgot that, you know, was even in the game until, like, recently. I think... Okay. That was my bad? That was very dumb of me? What I was going to say, though, is... Now I get to go the other way and see what's over here. I was doing, like, my review and messing with some of the alternate paths and everything, right? That I normally don't go down, and I just happened to find, you know... the whatchamacallit, the energy balancer. I was like, how long was this here? And the answer was probably since like 1990 something. You know what? If you're gonna be a butthole about it, I already have 7 E-tanks. I should not have 7 E-tanks, but that's fine. Well, it's good. That's the other thing about this compared to 5. I shouldn't talk smack. Actually, that kinda reminds me of something... earlier. That I saw, that I'm now being a hypocrite on by criticizing 5. I think it was like a hard drive. Yeah, it was like one of those gaming periodicals. It did something where it's like, you know, so many retro games, like, you know, that you need to make your, you know, young kids or whatever play. And somebody had taken a snippet from that article that was like, Mega Man Legends. Honestly, it's so much better than all the other, you know, Mega Man games, which are too hard and honestly probably don't hold up well. This is probably the only Mega Man game worth still playing. It's just like, you can just say that you like Legends without needing to shit on the other games. That was close, and I probably should have tried to kill, you know, suck down a tank. But yeah, it was just one of those things that, you know, bugged me. Especially because Legends is probably the only Mega Man series that I've never gotten, like, fully into, honestly. I kind of feel like those games, like, they're charming as heck with its characters and story and everything. But when it comes to actually controlling it, it just seems to suffer from a lot of that, you know, early 3D game situation. But, like, the people who like Legends, I kind of feel like they're their own thing. Where, you know, I normally go this way. Should I go up? I'm gonna go up. I think there's an E-tank the other way, but I don't need E-tanks. I need to kill Ben K. But yeah, like, whereas, like, with the other series, if you like one, you probably like a few. It feels like with Legends, there are quite a few people who are fans of that series. And the rest of, the rest of the games can just kind of, I don't want to say get bent, but they care a little less, I guess I should say. Thank you for throwing it into the pit. I appreciate it. Oh, I almost predicted that. Damn it, I walked into that. That I can't deny. Come on, man. You respawned on a frickin' dime. Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't even realize that some of these enemies were here. Because I never went this way. It's crazy. I have never played that one, honestly. It does make the whole thing of getting... Thank you. NSO Plus really appealing. I'll say that. So yeah, at some point... Like, kind of the problem with the whole NSO Plus thing is, I think I would get it, but I kind of have, like, a family plan for NSO, right? And I'm, like, the only one that pays into it. It was something like, oh, hey, if we split this up, it's actually going to be cheaper for everybody, but I think I'm the only one that uses NSO somewhat consistently, so I never bother charging anybody, but they may or may not still use it. I know my brother uses it. Just used it like a while ago for frickin' Pokemon, right? But yeah, it's one of those things that if I'm the only one paying into it, I can't justify, paying for an NSO Family Plan Plus. And, like, the other thing is, I don't want to get it and just be like, well, screw everybody who was on the plan. Sorry, your internet service doesn't work anymore because I canceled it because I wanted to play Stinkin' Majora's Mask again. Darn it. I did that to myself. Come on, hit him. Did we double KO? I don't think I've ever done that. Huh. Okay, well, yeah, I'd imagine they would get rid of the glitches for bosses and everything. So that makes sense. Although I always considered... Well, actually, I guess it depends on which copy copy Mega Man. If you're talking the one-on-one one... That one's a pain in the butt. If you're talking the 3 copies in Stinkin' 3, I kinda see him as being, like, that one being pretty easy. Which you would think the one with 3 copies would be harder, but... all you need to do is hit him with, find him one time and hit him with, like, a few snake shots. Search snakes, and that takes him out. Yeah, that one always gets me. I think last time I played, I managed to take him out, like, fairly easily somehow, and it was one of those things that I don't really know how I did it. I guess I just got, like, really lucky. He was being real predictable or something. But these days, that's one of the harder parts of the game for me. Oh, wait a sec. I don't need to care. I need to care a little bit. But for the most part, I don't need to care. I can't slide. But I'll act like this is a good idea. Run, you fool! And that just locks into place once I'm done. That's always interesting. Up we go. Is this where they get bouncy? Hang on. No, it's the next one. And I mean... like, come on. If you gave it to me, I'd be stupid not to use it, right? Huh. They made Devil easier, huh? To be fair, he's infamously... Come on. I was already... stinking jumping. Why do they have such impeccable aim, huh? Also, it seems like they have little turbans too, so wouldn't this be more appropriate in... I'll take it, Eddie, thank you. Flame Man's level is where I was going with that, I think. Oh, come on. I mean, I guess it's... fair enough. I just wanted to see if he would drop something. I thought you blew up. I think I'm thinking of the stinking ones in 5. Why Bouncy Because Bouncy Castle, of course! It's a birthday party tradition. This isn't too bad. It's kind of interesting that they kill these things rather than get a special weapon. You just need to time it well with your punches. Because Mega Man is a boxing game now. I have enough life. Well, to be fair, Eddie was pretty generous, so yes, I have a lot of tanks. So yeah, Sam and I were having a conversation. We were playing Octopath Traveler. I thought you were gonna jump higher, my dude. Where we both kind of feel like the term knight, like knights are rad and everything, he died a lot faster. Too fast for this conversation. But yeah, like, the term knight has kind of become almost something you make fun of people for because of the whole white knight simp thing. So I was thinking about doing like a video of just, these are the best knights in video games. We're taking the term back. Knights are cool again. Tell all your friends. Tell your family. Tell everybody. And I was asking one friend, I was telling my one friend about it, and he's like, I don't think knights are, you know, like a derogatory term. I don't know if derogatory, that might be going too far. But I do feel like they don't have the appeal they did. Because of the whole fedora wearing crowd, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe because knights are one of my favorite things ever. Like, I really like ninjas, and I really like knights, right? My favorite Pokemon, based off a knight. It'll be in the video, don't worry. Damn your fish. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things, maybe we're really sensitive, or maybe my friend is just out of touch. But I kind of feel like knights have lost some of their street cred. And honestly, just like even trying to, you know, use knightly language, I feel like it's just, it's gonna feel cringe. I mean, the term milady, I thought milady and milord was fun. I still like that. I think it's good. And you might be able to get away with milord, but milady? In the year of our Lord, 2023, you cannot go around saying milady Unless you're working some kind of angle. So I don't know. My spacing is really off tonight. I'll still be fine. This is still one of the coolest stage gimmicks in any of the Mega Man games. Oh, come on. I didn't think you arced it like that. So yeah, might do some videos about Knights sometime soon. I asked other people to write a few parts for me, but I want to get my parts done first. Thank you, Eddie. You're a sweetie. So yeah, we'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens. Maybe that will also spark conversations onto whether I'm just a very, very sensitive person who thinks that my precious... No, I was on there, I thought. Knights are being besmirched. They're cool and stuff. They have funny little eyes. Oh, God. There's not much point to those things. I guess maybe if I was really rushing, I would get hit. Oh, the squid is back. The squid is back. Oh, God. One day I want to get back to Splatoon. I have not gone to a Renaissance fair, believe it or not. I don't think I've always been into Knights. I don't know when I became into Knights, but at some point I, got into Knights, and these days I mostly just stay home. I think the only sort of event that I've gone to like that has been, like, a few many anime conventions over the years, and then I did 1 or 2 gaming conventions here and there. Are you gonna appear on top of me? You are. You're a bad man, Centaur Man. But yeah, no, the Renaissance Fair would be right up my alley. Probably, maybe. Or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I just want to stay indoors these days. But yeah, I think like one of the first times I was conscious of it, though, that I liked Knights was the whole For Honor thing. Where it's like, oh, Samurai, Vikings, or... Knights, and it's one of those like, well, Knights, obviously. I mean, yeah, I'm a weeb, but still. Are the katanas going to cut through armor? No, I don't think they are. The samurai does beat the knight in this game, though, come to think of it. I remember that being kind of heated, though, because there were all those game theories about which one would win, and, like, the big game theory was Samurai would win because they're all super cool, super cool master warriors who could very easily pinpoint, pinpoint the chinks in your armor with their arrows, with their crazy samurai eyes. And they all have these incredible armors and everything that aren't just, for the elite class and everything. And then one of the channels that I watched, that they mostly just do Pokemon stuff, but back then they used to do more just general gaming things. They did a whole video on it's like, no, Knights would win because they kind of have more resources. They would not have, like, the paper-thin swords that, they needed to use iron sand to make, which makes them incredibly flimsy. Knight swords are sturdily built. They can just bludgeon you to death if they want. They can have a dull sword and they can kill you. Blunt force trauma. Damn you! I'm trying to do something here. Point is, Knights are cool. Knights are cool and they should make a comeback. Or maybe they already have, I don't know. Fire Emblem's pretty popular these days. I think. I was gonna say, can this thing just... please die? Real slow. Okay. Real quick. Yes. Oh. I'm sorry, I looked away for a second. Whichever legs I was supposed to slide between, I'm going to assume that I made it through somehow. You would think, if someone were to give you the jet adapter, it would be Windman. Anyway, I have a full complement now. I was gonna say, I only need... Just in case I need it later, that big boy, it could stay there. You need to die. You can tell that Windman is China because of the whole, you know, the pandas. Pandas only grow in China and zoos. So yeah, that same channel that I watched with the... Oh, that's right, I can cheese you. Screw you, you ween... Yeah, you wiener, you weenish, you ding... I don't know what I wanted to say there. Anyway, they did another video, like, one of their few Mega Man videos was about how, like, you know... Windman's whole spiky ball hair thing is like... I think it's called a coup or something like that? A Q? Whatever. I should know this. I think it's a Q. But it's a traditional, you know, like, Chinese haircut thing. And you know what? That's pretty dope. They put so much attention into just the stupid little details in this game, and that's kinda why it's one of the better ones. I don't think he's bad. I don't really think that there's a boss in this that I dislike. At all. I think the only... But then again, I think I like most Robot Masters. I don't really like Drillman, and I don't really like Star, and... I don't know how to feel about Crystal Man. His fight's cool, but he himself is just a bunch of balls glued together, glued onto the form of a man. Windman, though, you know, he's Chinese, and he's got some Chinese stuff in him. He's got, like, the coup, he's got kind of, you know, like... a little, you know, like, some markings on his helmet and everything. I think he's cool. I like Windman. He looks really fabulous in Battle Network. Ridiculously fabulous in Battle Network. Yeah, you might be right there. You might be right there. It's like the whole Fullmetal Alchemist thing, where people are just like, oh my gosh, Brotherhood is so much better, and then people be like, the original was fine, and it's one of those, like, I mean, I like the original, but Brotherhood's a lot better. Just because it's not the best doesn't mean it's bad. Okay. I suppose now is the time. There we go. Now this one's a little tricky. Okay. I might have tightened up my sphincter a little bit there. I'm gonna be a weenie. I'm just gonna go up. I've done it before, I think possibly on camera. I don't need to prove myself. Maybe I do, I don't know. Always afraid I'm gonna grab onto that too late. Oh my gosh, you dingus. Okay, we're up. We're good. You know what? Tomahawk's got good ammo counts. Hey, get down where I can... You get down where I can kill... Oh my gosh. That's like my favorite weapon, and here I am whipping my shots with it. I should be a pro. Silver Tomahawk rules. This music is very pleasant, by the way. And then you got, like, the stars in the background. Mega Man 6, it's really good. Might honestly be... I didn't need that. I could have just, you know, ate it. I did not predict that correctly. Oh my gosh! It's perfect and doesn't throw any random bullshit at you. That's what I was saying, yeah. Anyway, whatever I was saying is... While I like Mega Man 3 more, I feel like 6 probably is... better. Why did I do that? Why would I let him get me in the corner? I'm trying to remember what the trigger is for getting them to go the other way. Do I... Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say, no, I can do this without getting hit again. I'm gonna die. And then, next stage, I'm going to get another E-Tank back. And it's not going to matter. Yeah, see? He would have just, you know... That one last hit, it would have did me in. I think I've done that before. I swear there's, like, you know... a lot of possibilities for that one, though, too. Because I think Flame Blast is also supposed to be its weakness. It's either Flame Blast or Blizzard Attack. Or it is both, because... I'll take it. The game gives you many fun options. Love how they just crash. No! Crash and blow up because they don't know what to do with themselves. Oh dear. What the hell? That's like 2 extra lives within a few feet of each other. Yeah, then that's probably one of them. I might not be as full of crap as sometimes I think I am. But yeah, I like how required, though, the jet and everything are in this. Which, I guess that's kind of common. Most sections, you know, most Wily castles, Wily forts, one of the forts will make you use at least one jet section. But the problem with those is you can run out, right? So you can screw yourself. Whereas here, you can't. No! Oh my gosh, is he gonna freaking... Okay. Aye. So yeah, there's like never any worry that you're going to completely run out of ammo and screw yourself, so that's nice. And the other nice thing is, it's more than just one rush jet or marine section. It's like a lot of places where you should really probably use your adapters. Damn it. I was hoping I was short enough. you know, if you do not figure out the right ways to use your adapters in this, like, I don't think you can beat this game. A lot of the jet levels, you know, they're not bad. I'm sorry, Rush Jet. They're not bad, but like the whole thing is you can kind of just struggle through them. It's not like the biggest deal in the world, right? They're not like the most challenging. Get hit with Silver Tomahawk. It is the best weapon in the game. Die to Silver Tomahawk, die with honor. This is probably one of the cooler looking fortresses, though. I would love to hang out in Mr. X's fortress. Okay, you're ticking me off now. After a while, it just became a point of pride. But yeah, it's very anime. Did I want to go the other way? Have I made a mistake? Damn it! For some reason I thought I could get away with that. Oh no, it's an E-tank over there. That, if I die, I'll go back for it. But I don't really see it being the biggest of issues for some reason. Now this is one of those things that I guess I do cheese because I already screwed up. But the game does kind of screw with you. So yeah, they'll throw this guy in right here, and it's like, oh, well, how do you take him out? Oh, charge shot. You know, the thing you can't do because you're using the thing. Okay, that'll shoot me up. Am I good? I don't know, I'm a little nervous. But yeah, I constantly want you to be... I don't know if cycling's the right way, but... if you try to use your jet form as too much of a crutch, it'll be like, you can't do that anymore. So no, you can abuse the jet, but... it's not gonna make it easy on you, I guess is where I was going with that. Power! Cool, I spaced it correctly. Okay, that kind of worked. Okay, that still kind of works. What if I just don't like you, huh? He's dead. Oh. Oh, stop it. Surely you must stop. Now, like, the question is... let's see if there's anything in this. Yeah, there's a little something in this. I'm trying to remember. How big of a pain in the butt is this? Okay, cool. Am I going to... I thought I threaded the needle, I guess not. Well, you die now. Okay. I'm kinda tempted. But I don't need to. I was gonna say, I'm kinda tempted to use an E-tank at this point. But like I said, I don't need to. One of the things that this song makes me think of is Somebody did, like, a remix slash matchup of this. This and Splash Woman's music. And then they added, like, some metal screaming in it, and that's never going to not stick in my head. I kind of forgot about the Met Zinger. I think that's, like, literally what it's called. Oh dear. Original Mazinger is like one of those odd old animes that I'll watch, but I kind of have some mixed feelings on. It's not always the best written. It's kind of misogynistic at a lot of times, and yet it's a giant robot with a rocket punch. And giant robots with rocket punches kind of go a long way for me. Is it kind of awful that there's a female character that they put in just so that she could fail constantly and make look, you know, the main character, make him look better? Yes, that's a little shitty. Is the whole concept kind of dumb? Yes. I mean, geez, they even did an episode where a character that wasn't important, right? Or at least he was important, but not that important. And then they did this whole thing where it's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, he's getting in a fight with the main character, Koji. Oh, well, it's fine, because him, you know, it's weird for them to fight because they're normally so close. Never mind that that's never really come across in any of the episodes ever. Oh no, he's in desperate need and he might die or something. Oh no, he sacrificed himself so that, you know, things were... that Koji would be okay, main character man. It's one of those like, okay, cool. Years later, this will be a plot to an episode of Clone High. I should probably close those things up. Point is, Mazinger, kind of a dumb show in a lot of places. Yet it remains a guilty pleasure of mine. From time to time. No! Man, I was trying to get into the perfect position to shoot that thing. Actually, I think the wind would have worked for me. Still, though, it's just crazy to me that there's totally just a Mazinger, you know, spoof as one of the bosses in this game. Which, truth be told, it's not the wackiest thing. There's a ton of Tatsunoko stuff, so why not some other studios, right? But it's still funny. At least a little funny. Aye. Let's see. Do I just want to wind you? I don't think there's a lot of other times that I'm going to need this, so I suppose we do. Aha! There we go! Yeah, okay. I can tank a hit. You think I can't? Do I want? Maybe. What if... like, I probably don't need that much health, but at the same time, what if there's cookies or something in the... Okay, fine. We're committing. I have YouTube Premium, right? But I do not have Netflix. My parents had Netflix, and I was, you know, just kind of mooching off their account. But when they cut down on password sharing, it's one of those things, it's like, The only must-watch thing, at least that I felt I had to watch on Netflix was the Cuphead show, and I managed to watch that before, you know, my access was revoked. While I remain a little interested in the One Piece live action, at the same time, I don't know that I'd want to watch that on my own. I think that's something I'd want to watch with, like, you know... want to watch with my parents or somebody else who doesn't typically watch anime, just to see if it works for them, you know what I mean? Excuse me, normies, but do you enjoy the One Piece live action? You don't even know how to pronounce manga, but do you like the One Piece action? Apparently it's already been reviewed for a second season. Which, I don't know, wherever I read that, they said that was like a record where it was like 14 days or something like that, which is like, you know, the fastest anything's ever been renewed by Netflix. I kinda wanted the Cheeto, but not enough to risk my life. No, I need you to hit... I jumped into it. You know what? If I die to an insta-kill falling into a pit, I'll feel real dumb, but we're... tanking the hits, we're going! I think this is one of the few bosses that I actually need wind for. Or at least wind will kill it quicker. Oh, no, it's not. Darn it. It's gonna say, please let me jump when I want to jump. It's probably just my dumb fingers. Yeah, apparently my parents, like, I think for a while they were thinking about ditching it, but I guess they get enough use out of it now. Probably helps that my dad's retired. That is probably the easiest fight in the game. Yeah, I keep on trying to convince them. It's just like, let's just sit down and watch One Piece with me, since they still have it. And for a while, I was gonna, you know, borrow the password for somebody's, you know, Disney. Because I was kind of interested in some of the Star Wars and Marvel stuff, but at this point, it's just, it's so bloated. It's one of those things, it's like, you know what? I still haven't watched all of the, you know, the anime for Battle Network. Maybe that's more of a priority than trying to keep up with, you know, however Disney has now bungled Secret Invasion, I guess. No! Okay. No, I let them do that. I was dumb. It would have been the final battle if Mr. X were his own villain. Which, funnily enough, in the comics, the Archie comics, they totally do a thing where Mr. X is, like, you know, his own guy, and then Wily takes over, you know, or at least it was implied that he would take over. Oh, it was the next screen I needed to go. He was going to take over the Mr. X thing eventually. Due to, I don't know, prophecy or what the hell ever. The point is, something, something, something. I can tell Ian Flynn really had a lot of fun with that because, my gosh, let's be real. Mr. X is the worst Wily disguise we get. So him flipping that narrative on his head and being like, no, 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 Mr. X, he was a real man. He wasn't just Wily in disguise all along. Wily stole that identity. It was identity theft. It's amusing. It's amusing. Damn me. Mm-hmm. Pull up. No. No! I was so close. I'll tank the hits. Oh, now's where we get crazy. No. Yes. He didn't cross over. You know how Archie did the Sonic comics for a while? Oh my gosh. I psyched myself out. You know how they did, like, the Sonic comics, right? They also did, like, a bunch of Mega Mans for a while, and they were really good. And then Archie kind of... They screwed up a lot of stuff. And they lost, like, you know, the license to do the Sonic comics. And then around the same time, Mega Man, you know, those comics also died. Damn it. Damu. Well, you know what? It's fine, because this time I'm definitely, positively going to get the thing that I want. Damn you! No. Okay. But yeah. I'm not really sure what the whole deal was with the Archie comics, though, when it ended. Because, like, it ended all at once, right? Like, they stopped doing Sonic comics, and then they stopped doing Mega Man comics, and the whole rumor with the Sonic comics was because they really screwed up, right? Like, they screwed up some licensing crap because of the whole Ken Penders thing. They made a bunch of original characters for the Sonic comic, but they never bothered copyrighting them, from what I understand. And because of that, the guy who made the characters, even though they were Sonic characters made for the Sonic comic, he got to, you know, like, claim stinking copyright over them. So Sega was not happy about that. Come on, baby! Yeah, baby! Okay, I have so many lives still. So, like, the rumor was Sega lost faith in them, and they looked for, like, another opportunity, which is why the Sonic comics are now done by IDW. But that wouldn't really explain why they dropped Mega Man at the same time. Because for, like, what it's worth, they did cross over Sonic and Mega Man, like, twice with the Archie comics. The first crossover was pretty good, and the second crossover left a lot to be desired. But yeah. Where was I going with this? My point is something. Like, I think one of the assumptions was that they were doing an Archie revival, like an Archie revival around the same time, right? So I think one of the beliefs was they kind of cut a lot of their resources away from, you know, like Mega Man and Sonic, so that they could focus on that. And that's why those two comics died. Although, like I said, Sega might have been looking for a way out. But yeah, no, they had a bunch of original characters in it. They gave, you know, spotlights to some Robot Masters that didn't show up much. Heck, they even did some stuff in advance. I think they were building up to Mega Man 4. But yeah, they did, like, so much stuff. They did stuff with Ra Moon and Super Adventure Rockman, which is something that was not even translated into English, like the original game. they did some, like, good world building, because there was, like, a few chapters with Concrete Man and Splash Woman, even though they were not going to show up for, you know, like, they shouldn't have shown up until, like, 9, right? But it was one of those things where it's like, well, since they were light robots, they would have technically been around before Wily reprogrammed them, right? So let's establish them as characters. They did a lot of things with blues. They just did a lot. The comics were, like, really good, in my opinion. Other than just... there were a few stinkers here and there. Like I said, the second... First Sonic Mega Man crossover was really good. The second Mega Man Sonic crossover, it was just like, what if every stinking Sega and Capcom franchise ever all crammed into a room? And it's one of those like, okay, you can do that. I'm not sure how much sense all of this makes, though. Like, especially with Ryu, that was one of those, and this is probably a stupid thing to be, like, a little cheesed off about. But yeah, they had, like, the Street Fighter characters one-shotting Mavericks in, like, the second crossover, and it's one of those things where it's like, you remember how it takes them like a full 30 seconds to punch through a frickin' car? Which, to be fair, punching through a car, it's a bit of a, it's pretty impressive, right? I could not punch through a car. But if you're having trouble, if it's taking you some time to punch through, a motor vehicle, it's probably gonna take you a while to, you're not gonna be able to just punch through a Maverick. And there was just, like, a bunch of stuff like that. Because, yeah, the big bad in the second one was Sigma. So, of course, they needed to have every stinking Maverick ever. But because they had every stinking Maverick ever, that means that, they all had to die relatively quick. Because otherwise, you have, like, an army of 5 billion people. You can't give each of them, like, you can't give each of them more than a panel, so they needed to die quick. But it just kind of trivialized all of them. But it was certainly interesting watching Sega use any of the properties that they have that weren't Sonic, because I'm gonna be honest, I constantly forget that they have anything other than Sonic. Which, it seems mean to say, they have, like, a lot of games that people like, like, they brought Skies of Arcadia into that frickin', thing, which I've never played, but I've only ever heard good things about Skies of Arcadia, right? And I think they also had Nights into Dreams. Nights into Dreams is one of the other Sega properties. I think they're doing some stuff with Yakuza. I think that's one of their series now. But Sega AI, they've always struck me as largely a, all their eggs into one basket sort of company. You know that you have series other than, Sonic, right? Yeah, but people like Sonic, so why would we ever... And I like Sonic too. Don't like all of his games, but just in general, I enjoy a fun Sonic romp. But still, they could do more. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia came out at a time when I saw, like, a lot of coverage for it in Nintendo Power. And if I were not limited by my allowance at the time, I probably would have picked it up just because of the good press and everything. And it's one of those things that I've considered a shame that I never got around to playing it. Hey, I'll tank the hit over getting sent into the spikes, you bastard. And honestly, given that it does have, like, a lot of fans, just port it. Just port it. If you do a remaster, even better, but I would love the opportunity to play Skies of Arcadia, right? It looks stylish as all get out. But maybe one day. I don't know. I don't know what goes into making a port. Maybe they truly do believe that there is not enough money in, you know, that for it to be worthwhile. No, he hit me! No! Okay. I attempted to jump. Okay. No, I attempted to jump again. That was very close. Oh, damn. Embarrassing? I thought that it was just the GameCube game. But no, that was totally the... Yeah, that makes so much sense, because that totally was the era of... Hey. You know, Dreamcast crashed and burned? Let's just send everything over to Nintendo. I mean, that's how we got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Which I said this before when I, you know, played Sonic Adventure. It was such a smart move of them to bring that one over to the, you know, GameCube first. Because my gosh, I do not think the, you know, Sonic Adventure DX holds up nearly as well as Adventure 2 does. Honestly, it might have been a straight port because I swear it is so much glitchier. And, like, unoptimized compared to I Meant to Slide. Adventure 2. Are you gonna throw the thing at me? No, you're not. You're not gonna use your Night Crush. Well, that's fine, my dude. You know what? No. No, we'll go around. We'll go counterclockwise completely. Like, I could totally see a world where they went with Adventure DX before they went with Adventure 2 port. And people just, you know, have it in their heads that there's no good 3D Sonic games because of that. But maybe I'm unduly harsh on Adventure DX. What am I doing? Who am I fighting? Whose room did I just come into? Was that Windman? Yeah, it was Windman. Wait for his iframes to drop. Always wait for his iframes to drop. You think I'm stupid? I guess that's the whole challenge with using the frickin', you know, screen wiping thing. It's very easy to hit him, but if you hit him while his iframes are still in play, then you'll not hit him. And what about the Xbox? Oh, come on. I mean, he's still going down really easy. Who do I love more? Do I love Tomahawk Man or Nightman more? That's a hard question. Oh, hello, Flame Man. I have your weakness now, so this will go better for me. Although I don't... Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think it goes through your flames, but if I... Maybe it does go through your flames. Or I can just jump and it doesn't matter. I don't know, one or the other for sure. Now, by the process of eliminations, we can make determinations. Blizzard Man. They did that on Xbox? Huh. Yeah, I guess the main Xbox title that I know is 06. The game that should probably die, and yet it keeps on Maybe the reason why Capcom keeps, you know, references to 06 alive is because of how memeable it is. Maybe they're leaning into it. Can't really do that for Mega Man a lot of the time, though. You can't pretend that you know, X6 and 7 didn't happen. You have a mainline numbering right there and everything, you know? I should have just jumped. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I felt the need to shoot that guy. I'm not sure if I jumped quite high enough with... Aw, man, I wasn't expecting that second shot. Realistically, though, I could farm these guys. Oh yeah, sometimes I wonder. Are there any of these games... Just like, I guess in general, are there any games that publishers made that they wish just didn't happen? That they would... I mean, I'm sure there are. Heck, everybody passed the buck around when... whatchamacallit happened. Balan Wonderworld. Balan Wonderworld, which... I've been thinking... I got a copy of that, right? And I was gonna play it with Sam on stream, and I still want to stream it. I kind of feel like the only reason to pick up a copy of Balan Wonderworld is specifically to stream it, right? But Sam's kind of busy now, so he can't stream it with me. But I have one friend that I do like streaming with now and again, and he's big into Nights into Dreams. That's like, that's just one of his games, right? Do I have enough Silver Tomahawk? I'm gonna save it. Oh, okay, you're not gonna do Big Jump. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't hoping for a big jump anyway. But yeah, I could subject him to it. I don't even know if he knows much about, you know, Balan Wonderworld, so it might just be one of those things that I can just pretend that I'm not doing a horrible thing to him. Like, when I went to pick it up, one of my other friends was driving, you know. I was hanging out with, you know, somebody else, so they were the ones driving, and I was like, oh man, you know what I almost did? I almost forgot this in your car, and I was like, if I did that, chances are, you know, you'd just give me a call and be like, Wes, we can't be friends anymore. And he's like, no, I'd probably call you up and thank you, because that game, you know, from what I hear, would convince me that video games aren't worth playing anymore. So it would break me of my hobby. I would no longer need to force myself to play, you know, some of these games. I would save so much money, so much free time. Time that I could be spending on other things. It's just like, yeah. Yeah. Brandon, I wanna, you know, I want to convince him, not trick him. I wasn't going to say trick him into playing Balan Wonderworld. I think it would be really funny. Because I would want to take turns. Is this plugged in? Can I turn on the light? Yes, I can. Don't watch television in the dark is what I'm told. Ay, ay, ay. Although, yeah, if you're in the chats, I have a proposition for you. Ay, ay. I don't know if I should call you by your real name or not, so I'll say Tilnyar. Tilnyar, I don't know how to pronounce your internet name, I'm sorry. But what I was going to say is, if you get Scarlet or Violet, Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, I will trade you a shiny electric type. So think about that. Just think about that. And imagine that I'm waggling my eyebrows right now, as I suggested. Also, this ending is neat. feel like they pulled out all the stops with this one. You just get to observe the robot masters in their natural habitat. Which I'm sure it's just, you know... What if they did their boss patterns but Mega Man wasn't there? This probably wasn't too complicated to implement, honestly. But it's really neat that they implemented it. I like it. Good job, Daniel Valley. It might be a Mareep. So far, Joltik isn't in the game. I could look up and see if they're going to put Joltik and Garvantula in the next set of DLC, because apparently people have data mined it. Aye. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's only 7:30. I have plenty of time to hopefully get some writing done tonight. Aye. I don't know if anybody else is like this, or if it's my ADHD or what. But I'll have an idea for a script, I'll get all jazzed up about it. And then by the time I actually, you know, get around, I find the time to write something up, I've kind of lost my enthusiasm. So while some of my ideas are still in my head, I need to get them out. I was actually thinking about, like, a Pokemon video idea the other night, but the problem is... it doesn't really work on the channel. And I kind of want to keep the momentum I got going with, like, some of the X-Dive stuff, since people seem to be enjoying X-Dive? Which kind of surprises me. I thought with X-Dive it would be one of those things that if I were specifically doing the gacha, people would be like, hey, wow, it's fun because it's kind of like gambling. There's that element of chance and everything. Me playing just like the sets, you know, you can unlock everything on your own, it just takes some grinding. I figured that would not be as appealing, and yet, they seem to be doing slightly better numbers. So I feel like I should, because yeah, the idea I did have planned up was for another X-Dive video. But yeah, aye. But then I thought about a video idea I could do for the stinking DLC, and the better I do, you know, like the sooner I do something for the DLC for Pokemon, the more relevant it'll be. But I don't want to kill, you know, my momentum either. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to plan ahead, but I don't know enough about algorithm stuff to know what the right play is here. Maybe I'll write it up and then I won't, you know, I'll either use it or I won't use it. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that is perfectly fine. I just noticed that, you know, some of the videos that I've been doing on X-Dive have gotten, like, a little more views. And that honestly might just be a very, very temporary thing, honestly. Because let's be real, it's new right now. Or maybe not new. The offline version is new. So there might be some interest in, oh, is it worth playing now? What changes did they make? All that stuff, and people could very quickly just be like, you know what? Level design? Why is Dr. Light in a Tamagotchi? Not as interesting. Okay, it's just, you know... I don't even know what to make of X-Dive sometimes, because sometimes it comes off like it's trying to sell you the games, because it'll be like, it's the power plant level Fulera Volt Catfish from Mega Man X3! Isn't that amazing? And it feels like it's trying to, you know, like, get you to run out and buy these thinking, you know, X collections. And then other times it does, like, really, really, you know, like, deep cut stuff, and it's one of those things, it's like, this is for all of you frickin' nerds who've been playing these games for the past, you know... It's... Mega Man's about as old as I am, so he's 35 years old. Aye. But yeah, no, you weenuses who have been playing it for all these years. You get all of the Robot Masters in this stinking instruction book? That's quite a deal. So yeah, sometimes I can't tell whether X Dive is supposed to be, you know, like an advertisement, or if it's supposed to be a stinking, you know, like just fan appeal, appealing to your nostalgia and all that stuff. Also, well, I appreciate you saying that. I knew it wasn't, you know, I'll comment on that in a second, but, oh, okay. I was going to say, do you have Dr. Wily on an advertisement for Mega Man 6, even though he's not the bad guy in Mega Man 6? Mega Man 6 soon to follow. That is pretty bad. Here's a character contest for Mega Man 5. Also, Mega Man 6 gonna happen, like, right afterward. It's one of those things, like, you could at least act like you're putting a lot of time and effort into these, man. I mean, they're good. They're good. You could fool me. Okay, this is the contest for 6, so they're finishing up making 5 and already working on 6. 8 first place entries. Were all of them fan designed in it? They're really good. They're really good for, oh my, okay. But yeah, I always feel like I'm taking, I don't know, maybe like a bit of a hit. It's not like I'm doing crazy numbers for, you know, most of my videos or anything, right? But at the same time, it feels like when I do platforming stuff, those tend to do better. I think part of the problem is a lot of the people who are, you know, like watching my videos, there's a good chunk of them who haven't played Battle Network yet because it's just been released for like the first time in, you know, like 15 years or whatever the heck. And so they don't really want to look at Battle Network stuff because it's spoilers. At least that's what a few have said. So every time I think up a Battle Network video idea, I'm just like, should I be doing this? Or should I be just finding some bullcrap to talk about, you know, Mega Man X? Which, the X Dive video, you know. Although that'll technically be covering all the series. It'll make sense then, and, you know. I think that'll be fun for just anybody who likes Mega Man, you know, the video idea I've got stewing. Even if they're not into X Dive. But you can call me a liar later if you want. Matonger Z. Matonger Z because Mazinger. That's awesome. Totally not Dr. Wily. Packaging illustration. I always wanted to call him Mr. Wily. I may have been playing... Oh, Pete, because he's like Beat, but... I don't know why the Pete, but still. Because it looks kind of like a bee? Aye. But yeah, I almost wanted to call Dr. Wily Mr. Wily. I might have played too much Battle Network at this point. I still need to do the other version of 6 so I can do my stinking review on it. Because once I do my review on 6, then I will have it complete, other than Battle Chip Challenge and some Japanese-only things, but still. Beating all of the Battle Network games, I don't know. I feel like it gives me at least some credit. Why is this with the T's? That's just weird. It gives me some credits as a Mega Man channel, I guess, is where I was going with that. Why is Enkar's spear there? I mean, maybe just for comparison? I wasn't really paying attention to his loafers. I am actually gonna go back because I'm just curious. Does he have dumb shoes? Yeah, that's probably, if I were to draw him from memory, I don't think those would have been the shoes I would have given him. I probably would have given him generic, stinking, you know, shoes. Tomahawk Man, he is our boy. So is Nightman. Nightman's great. So is Tomahawk Man. Like I said before, just like really, really strong designs in this one. Yamato Man, he's pretty cool too. I really like the weapon trio, honestly. Which I have no idea if that's you know, an actual term people use for, you know, Tomahawk, Knight, and Yamato, but that's what I call them. It's one of those things that I've been saying for so long, I cannot remember whether it's, you know, something I heard somebody else say or not. That looks dope. I think I've said it before, but the stinking black and white concept art tends to look pretty good. Like the actual in-stage ones. Also, is this the first one where they don't have a collage with all the Robot Masters? That's sad. I'm sad now. But yeah, okay. I guess next week we move on to Legacy Collection 2. But yeah, that'll do it for Mega Man 6 for tonight. Next week, well, you know, the rest of this week, Friday, I'll be doing X Dive again, because I at least want to finish the main story with that. And then next week, it'll be Mega Man 7, and maybe I'll still be doing X Dive. I don't know yet. But that'll do it for tonight. I have a lot less to say about what's coming up when I'm not streaming with Sam. But yeah, So yeah, with all that said, with all that done, with all that finished, I'll just say, thanks anybody who stopped in to watch, and thanks anybody who checks out the VOD. Lance, I appreciate you hanging in there like you typically do for the mainline stuff. But yeah, have a lovely night, folks.